3-0.
Williams gets inside. Hartstein couldn't tip it, but Wallace grabbed.
In Game 5, after the incredible back and forth we've seen, it felt like the momentum could swing dramatically either way.
SGA the drive, back out the door, right side. Jalen Williams a
rallies. Tried to pull off another one Monday night, cutting an 18-point first-half deficit all the way down to just 2
Jalen Williams
points
knocks it down.
It felt like another one of those magical Pacers moments was brewing. But this time, Indiana's rally fell short. This time, the Oklahoma City Thunder did not relent, and they held on for a crucial 120-109 win in Game 5 of the NBA Finals.
Bradley getting some very important minutes right now. Nimhard.
3-2 series led, and they stand just one win away from securing the franchise's first NBA championship since it moved to
Wallace
Oklahoma
with the
City.
steal.
And for this win, they have one man, more than anyone else, to largely thank: Jalen Williams.
Throws it down. Casey Wallace with a bucket.
Career night. Jalen Williams, the third-year forward, absolutely exploded for a playoff career-high 40 points on Monday night.
Beautiful bounce pass to Williams. So they
4 assists and a steal, leading Oklahoma City to another incredibly hard-fought finals win.
Williams, beautiful cut and finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander joined him with a big night of his own, pouring in 31 points, 10 assists.
Shepard stolen by Caruso.
But this was Jalen Williams' night to shine.
Goes up again.
This
Layup
was the
is
third straight game in which Williams has scored at least 26 points, showing a remarkable consistency and escalation of his game on the biggest stage.
Williams
His
drives
buckets in Game 5 were absolutely massive and repeatedly thwarted the Pacers' efforts to take control.
That's beautiful
of the game.
left hand.
Every time
His team
Indiana
only down
tried to make it
6.
close, none of his baskets were bigger than a clutch three-pointer with just 8:06 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Have another miraculous comeback. Williams gets inside. Layups good. It's the drive.
Slicing Oklahoma City's lead to a terrifying 95-93. It instantly
Picks it out,
resurrected
Williams.
those painful memories of the
Williams to the
Thunder's
rack.
Game
High
1
off the glass. It's good. He did
Ritter
it.
blew a huge lead and allowed the Pacers to take a stunning 1-0 series lead right here in their home arena.
And it's out of
The
people's
kickoff
hands
sent the
before
crowd was on
OKC's
edge.
pressure
In
can get
response,
up
Williams attacked the bucket, missed a tough layup in traffic, but Casson Wallace
Into
secured
them.
the offensive
Adores
rebound.
8 assists on the 9
Play
field
right
goals.
there. The
Jalen
ball
teams
quickly made
have
its way back to Williams on the right wing. This time, he didn't miss. Williams drilled a huge
depth.
three-pointer to extend Oklahoma City's
Jalen
lead
Williams
back to 5
left-handed.
points. And a subsequent Casson Wallace steal and layup pushed it to 100-97, forcing an Indiana timeout. From that moment on, the Pacers
Jalen Williams
never
again, the
truly
one-
threatened again. Haliburton's worrying night. The reason the Pacers couldn't sustain their rally?
Down to the wire.
A huge
Hartenstein
part
gets
of it
his
was
own
the
rebound on the
incredibly
miss.
concerning
Back to
performance from their
Jalen Williams.
star
Drives inside.
Tyrese Haliburton, who was a non-factor while clearly playing on an injured right calf.
And a block.
Haliburton visibly struggled through the first quarter,
Jalen Williams
missing the
trying to
only
get
2
him.
shots he attempted and finishing scoreless. He even left briefly for the locker room after
Away
that
from
first quarter.
Neesmith.
Returning
Williams
with a
again,
wrap
that
around
left
his right
hand,
calf.
beautiful. Thunder-
ESPN's Shams Charania reported at halftime that Haliburton was dealing with calf tightness.
Have been
While
behind the
Haliburton
entire
continued
second
to
half.
play and appeared to move relatively
Jalen
well
Williams
despite
goes
the
inside.
injury after returning. He was clearly not on his game. He finished the first half scoreless
Beautiful
after
move,
missing all
6
5
to
of his
9.
field goal attempts.
Pacers bench
He didn't
points.
score his first points until a pair of free throws with 7:07 remaining in the third quarter. Ultimately,
Over OKC, Jalen
Haliburton
Williams
finished
crossover
with a
inside.
shocking 4
Top
points,
heated defensively
7
with all the
rebounds,
defensive.
and 6 assists. He was 0 for 6 from the field and took just 1 single attempt. after
Stars
that
they have
time.
on this team.
His
Jalen
status
Williams
moving
drives
forward
and
will
finishes.
be the single most significant storyline as the series now shifts back to Indiana for Game 6. And the Pacers try to extend the finals to a Game 7. Pacers valiant,
Williams gets
but
inside.
ultimately futile efforts, with Haliburton struggling so severely. It was TJ
beautiful
McConnell
move.
who largely led Indiana's rally effort in the third
Jalen
quarter.
Williams gets past
The backup guard, who has provided repeated sparks for the Pacers throughout the playoffs. With another fire
all the way
in
to the
third
hoop.
quarter,
Layup is
Indiana
good.
cut Oklahoma City's 14-point halftime advantage down to 85-79 late in the frame. McConnell scored 13 of
So good
Indiana's
fighting over
34
screens, but
third-quarter
Williams gets
points
away and lays
assisted
it up and
by
in.
Williams,
Dort would normally
putting pressure squarely back on a Thunder team that had dominated the first half. That Paycom
sell
Center
out to
crowd,
challenge. He
remembering
closed
Game 1,
short
was
on
definitely
purpose.
on edge.
McConnell's
Jalen Williams provided some much-needed relief before the start of the fourth. With just 3.4
Second leading
seconds left in the
scorer,
third,
he's only played
Williams
9 minutes.
crossed
Williams drives, back shot is
hit a tough, contested floater off the glass to send the Thunder into the fourth quarter with an 87-79 advantage. That critical bucket didn't end the Pacers' rally, but it definitely put it on pause. The start of the fourth quarter then belonged to Pascal
Williams
Siakam.
finds some room, gets
He
inside,
scored 12
takes his
of
time,
Indiana's
and banks it
first
home.
14 points
What a
of the
burst
stanza, cutting OKC's lead to just 2 points. But the Thunder, thanks to Williams' heroics and a
It's not
collective
easy getting
defensive
past
effort,
Alex Caruso.
never allowed the
He had a
Pacers
couple of
to
big
actually
scoring
take the
games.
lead after halftime. They finished the game on a strong flurry, finally thwarting any hope of
In the
another
conference
Indiana
finals,
miracle.
Williams.
McConnell finished with 18 points,
McConnell
4
holding.
rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals in another big game off the Indiana bench. Siakam led the Pacers with
Good
28
ball denial.
points,
Stolen
6
by
rebounds,
Williams. Bad
5
pass.
assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. But it was his 6 turnovers that
That's a turnover and a costly
better
one
told the story
as
of the
Jalen
Pacers'
Williams
struggles
throws it
in this
down.
pivotal game. Conclusion. So, the Oklahoma City Thunder are now 1 win away from their
Largest
first
lead of the
NBA
game.
championship
Timeout,
since
Indiana.
relocating. Jalen Williams has emerged as a legitimate co-star, stepping up in the biggest moment. But the lingering
And that's the
question
one
for the
that
Pacers, and
He
for
went
this
back
series,
to the locker room, have checked.
centers around Tyrese Haliburton's health and his ability to contribute. Can he bounce back in Game 6 on their home
Again,
floor?
we're told he
or
will
the
return.
Thunder's relentless pressure and Jalen Williams' continued brilliance be too much to overcome? This series has been wild,
See that,
and
that
now it
slight
stands
limp.
on the precipice. Get ready for Game 6, because the Thunder are pushing for history, and the Pacers are fighting for their season.
Some ice on it as well.
The Oklahoma
Now
City
doing some
Thunder
coaching on the sidelines.
have a 3-2 lead in the NBA Finals, defeating the Indiana Pacers 120.
Game 1 of the conference finals at Madison Square Garden. He can get hot.
Securing the franchise's first NBA championship in Oklahoma City.
Williams has been hot all night, falling away. Got it! 40 points!
40 points, along with 6 rebounds and 4 assists. Williams consistently
Dribble. Williams running ahead of the pack, goes in and Archstein back to a
pointer in the fourth quarter that pushed OKC's lead back to 5 after Indiana had cut it to just 2.
Williams. Archstein, beautiful bounce pass to Williams.
10 assists and 4 blocks, forming a dominant 1-2 punch.
Williams, beautiful cut and beverage stolen by Caruso. Outlet Williams.
Partly due to an off night from star guard Tyrese Haliburton. Haliburton struggled immensely.
Goes up again, layup is going coast to coast, kicks it out. Jalen Williams puts it up.
7 rebounds and 6 assists. He left the game briefly in the first quarter with cap.
Puts it in.
Which clearly
Williams cuts, gets inside. It's been just terrific.
Game 6 will be a major storyline. Despite Haliburton's struggles, the Pacers showed
Williams lines up a 3. It's good.
provided a huge spark.
Williams
Leading Indiana's third quarter comeback with 13 of his 18 points.
drives that beautiful 5 seconds. Williams on the drive. Puts up the shot. Back out the door. Right.
Tried to lead the charge in the fourth quarter, scoring 12 of Indiana's first 14
Side. Jalen Williams a 3. It's have another miraculous comeback. Williams.
The Thunder's firepower and Williams' heroic performance proved too much. With the
Gets inside. Lay on the drive. Kicks it out. Williams. Williams to the rack.
in a collective effort to force a Game 7. But as it stands, the OKC
Off the. He can get hot. Williams has been hot all night, falling away.